As we've heard on our program today, cull cows can contribute to the bottom line of an operation if they're managed properly. One great place to get hands-on training to improve cattle care is at regional stockmanship and stewardship events. Here's a look at one of those sessions that was held in Utah.
A crowd of cattle producers gathered at a stockmanship and stewardship event in Utah to learn about a variety of topics, including low-stress cattle handling from industry experts Ron Gill and Kurt Pate.
We went through all the basics of all different aspects of working with livestock. And so I think this is very important because, of course, stress on cattle creates problems with people, cattle, and the industry. So we feel it's very important to get people on the right track, working their cattle in a proper way that fits the industry, the lifestyle, and the cattle.
The stockmanship and stewardship events offer insights and education for producers of all skill levels. Moving the events around allows the experts to highlight the best practices in different areas of the country.
And we work with our local hosts, usually led by one of our BQA state coordinators. Our state affiliates and beef councils contribute, and we work on an agenda that really fits that region of the country. So here we're going to be talking about grazing management, several breakouts around managing in this drier, higher arid environment. We have people from, I think, 5 or 6 states coming to speak at this event from around the country. So you'll definitely hear from some folks you haven't heard from locally. We try to bring an experience that's more like our cattle industry convention experience to that regional setting for folks that might not be able to travel.
Support for the event comes from the checkoff-funded Beef Quality Assurance Program, and those BQA principles form the foundation for all of the lessons.
BQA certification is more important today than ever. It's always been important for educating and onboarding new employees, maybe getting a refresher on those cattle safety and health components and making sure we're doing things the right way chute side, which we always like to cover those basics. But even more today, we're talking more about biosecurity. We've developed new resources in those areas, more on transportation and safe handling, reducing bruising, as we've seen problems through our National Beef Quality Audit in those areas where we're seeing more bruising.
This event is our opportunity to get all of our producers here attending the event BQA certified. Not only do we want to ensure the consumers here in Utah and across the United States that the cattle are handled well from start to finish, but we want the consumer to have trust and faith in our producers that they're taking time out of their schedules to come here and learn good cattle handling principles.
Neogen sponsors these one-of-a-kind training sessions, and Dr. Kirk Ramsey says Neogen is proud to support this important initiative to educate cattle producers.
I think these stockmanship stewardship events are probably one of the most important things we can be doing around our industry. Creating these opportunities like this to create education, to give chances for producers to come together, to get some education on some things that maybe they don't think about. That's where these are really important, I think, for our industry.
Through a partnership with the National Cattlemen's Foundation and Cargill Protein, the National Cattlemen's Beef Association offers the Rancher Resilience Grant, which cattle producers can apply for to help offset some of the cost of attending educational events.
What we basically do is reimburse your registration fee and hotel costs for attending those events. Our stockmanship and stewardship events, like we're at today, qualify for that Rancher Resilience Grant. I encourage folks to go check out what's been approved, and if there's an event in your region that does not have it listed on the Rancher Resilience Grant site, you can ask the organizers to reach out to us. We have a quick application for them to be approved if it meets our criteria.
So if you're looking for an educational experience unlike any other, be sure to visit a stockmanship and stewardship event near you.
I would encourage all producers throughout the country to come to any of these workshops that they can, that either your local cattlemen's associations put on, but especially these ones that NCBA puts on are highly valuable. Anything that helps us, it will help our neighbors, that helps the industry as a whole, and puts a good look on all of us to show that we are good stewards of our land and of our livestock.
We're trying to bring a unique experience. You will definitely hear something new. You'll definitely be able to take away a new idea, challenge yourself with some new thinking if you attend a stockmanship and stewardship event.